All right, guys, I'm back with the Altel, the Icon scanner. I'm gonna do a quicker little review with it because I know a lot of people who are not like diehard YouTube viewers. They're not gonna watch like an hour-long video, which I made before. So this one will be much shorter, and test case today will be my G35. We'll scan this guy, see what's going on with it, see what the TPMS capabilities are of this, see if it has any immobilizer functions. So booting it up, real time. This whole video should be in real time. It shouldn't take that long. Scanner's fully updated. Did all the updates. Okay, looks like we're at the okay, so let's go ahead and hit the icon application. I will say, and I'll be highlighting a lot of things I like about this scanner. The touch screen is very good. On the Altel scanners, the touch screens are horrible, and the touch screen is very good on this scanner. It really responds. So that was pretty fast. Boot up to where I got to a diagnostic screen. Now set up the VCI. Just going to plug this in. And I may see about not using the auto scan for the VIN, since it requires you to log in and the internet, which is pretty crappy icon. You guys need to fix that with a software update, because when the updates run out, we shouldn't have to suffer through manually inputting the VIN numbers just because we chose not to pay for the update. A lot of times those updates are so expensive, it's cheaper just to buy another tool, which I did this time. Okay, VCI port. You guys bear with me because it's been a while since I've scanned this car, and there we go. All right, so I have the VCI plugged up. I'll let the window down, and I have the car in the on position. Okay, and one thing I do like about the scanner, which is pretty cool, is if the scanner is on and you plug in the VCI, it automatically takes you to the VIN screen. Now, instead of using the auto VIN, I'm going to use the camera, because like if the tool was not updated, this is what I would have to use. So gotta take my glasses off. Place VIN inside viewfinder. To scan it, if VIN can't recognize, please enter the VIN. And on this car, the VIN is black on black. So text, and it's not really picking it up. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll get as close as I can here. I mean, it looks good on the screen, but it's just not picking it up. So I'll have to go to Diagnostics and VIN scan. I could have typed it in manually, but it didn't. This one is not a high contrast background on this, so you can see right here. That's, it's black on black. So, but I could have typed it in. It did give me the option right off the bat to type it in. Okay. There it is. So, finally found it. And like I said, this is in real time, so just ignore the part where I was trying to use a camera. Oh, well, don't ignore it, because the camera and the software engine to do that text recognition, it wasn't good enough to pick it up on the black on black. Maybe I'll clean it and try it again or something like that. But anyway, after it did find the VIN, which requires you to be in subscription and online for that to work, you come to the screen and see how good the touch screen is. I'm wearing gloves. I'm using a touch screen. I would never be able to get away with that with an Autel scanner. Let's do an all system scan. We'll do the code scan first, and I'll look and see about the key programming. So instead of saying downloading, please wait, like it does on the Challenger with the secure gateway, this one just said communicating, please wait. So maybe that Challenger, I don't know, with the FCA vehicles with the secure gateway, I don't know if it's having to get some type of file off the internet every time it scans a module. Maybe, if you know, drop it in the comments, but it kept saying downloading, please wait, and then it'll flash as it went through the modules. But on my Chevy Silverado, it just flew right through them. I didn't get a communicating, please wait. I didn't get a downloading, please wait. It just ran through it. That's why I'm testing different vehicles. And I'll check my Jeep out. I'll do my Jeep on another run and see how that goes. So it's at 22%. This is a 2006 Infiniti G35. And I'm pretty close to the VCI. So the VCI is right there. And I'm right here on the hood. So should be no interference. And as you can see, my Wi-Fi strength is on full blast. So it's taken a little while, and looks like it's picked up some codes. So it's at 30% right now. So I'm glad I'm doing this video, because there is a difference between vehicles. The scan speed, it seems to be based on whatever you're scanning. And it's taken a lot longer time to scan this Nissan Infiniti than it did to scan that Chevrolet. And of course, on the other video, if you watched it, you saw what happened with the Dodge Challenger. But to be fair, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it. Maybe it does. See, the Dodge Challenger does have a tune on it. You know, it's been tuned for like drifting and stuff, and it has the complication of, you know, the secure gateway deal. So maybe that had something to do with the scan tool locking up so much, because I did not have it lock up on the Chevrolet at all. And it doesn't seem to be locking up on the G35. Okay, so there's a lot of features on this vehicle that are not equipped, but I guess are possible, as now it has gone through a lot of stuff that's just like not equipped. So maybe that's why it's taking so long. And we go back to the top. It's at 73%. My battery is at 89%. I have not charged it. I used it for hours yesterday, and I'm using it again today. I say the battery life is good. I never got more than 2 or 3 hours battery life out of my Autel, and that thing's dead. And even in standby mode, man, if you forget to turn it off and you just use it one time from 100% and it's just sitting in the box, it's dead when you get up the next morning for sure. I believe this one will hold up overnight in standby mode. I believe it will still have battery life, and I can do that test. Just judging by the battery right now. And even when my Altels were brand new, the battery life was not very good on those. 3 hours and that's it. That's what you get. You get about 3 hours and then she's dead. The battery sucks down really quick on those. All right, now it's done. So if you want to know exactly how long it took, rerun the video, look at the time slot. So we got ABS codes, abnormal battery voltage. My battery is low, sitting at 11.8 right now, should be 12.5. Okay, now this is supposed to come with 2 years Identifix, code assist, and stuff like that. So these scanners are supposed to come preloaded, pre-authorized. As far as I know, there's nothing the customer is supposed to have to do. So when I'm looking at this code and I see code assist, let's see if it works. It didn't work on the Challenger, but looks like it is working on this car. Okay, top reported fixes: replaced alternator, replace anti-lock brake ABS control module, replace right front wheel speed sensor, repaired trunk lid wiring harness, deck lid. Okay, reported fixes. All right, let's go back. Let's see repair info, guided help. Okay, so the guided help still isn't working. There's no guided help on that. And then the other code is the same code. Let's see what's in the BCM. A couple old codes for when my tire pressure was low. I did replace these. When I put this set of tires on here, guys, this is an older car. It's over 20 years old, I think. 2006. Well, almost 20 years old. Yeah, it's about 18 years old. Anyway, I use my Autel TPMS, the MP808, and I use the Autel sensors. So and I reprogrammed these, and the TPMS works on this car. And it got cold. The tires were low. The light did come on. I aired them up. The light went off. So now I need to clear the DTCs. But before I do that, let's go ahead and print the diagnostic report. I am the customer. Let's put my name on it. Okay. Saving diagnostic report. Okay, now this is an awesome feature of this. I'm glad I'm getting to show you guys this. This one will let you print directly to your printer. So it sees my Canon. You see what the model is. It's a color laser printer, like an office printer. And I have sent that to the printer. Okay. The email also works. So if I hit email, I set all this stuff up. You gotta set up email address in Gmail so it can have something to serve as the sender. And I'll just use one of my extra email addresses, and I'm gonna send that. Because I'm not in the house to grab the thing off the printer, I'll show you on my phone that it does send the emails. Boom, got it instantly. As you can see, there's a report, and it is on my phone. That's a big plus. That never worked on the Autel. Could never get the email set up on that. They made it very difficult. It sucks on the Autel scanners, and also the printer. You had to set up a print server on your computer, and the computer had to be on, and then it bounced it to the printer, and it was awful. This is very easy to use the features for getting that report to the customer. So that's a big plus. Touchscreen and getting the reports. Now I'll go ahead and clear the DTCs. All right, didn't take long to clear it. All right, so now I want to look at I want to look at the live data. Is what I want to do. Task. Oh, that's just showing how many open windows I have. Menu. Oh, let's see the TPMS info. And it also gives you, it shows you the modules that did not have. So it's only 8 modules on this car versus 16 on the Challenger and the Chevy truck. Of course, I just cleared the codes. And I got to learn how to use the scanner. So I want to go into, here it is, live data. So I'm backing out of the regular scan, and I want to look at the live data. Let's look at the I don't see any immobilizer. I don't see any immobilizer stuff on here as far as doing keys. I don't see IMO like I have on my Autel scanners. I don't see that on here. Let's see if it's in the systems. Oh, okay, there's Nats right there. I clicked the wrong one. Let me use the stylus. It's a little more accurate. Helps with intelligent key. Special function. Alright, let's go back and let's get out of this. And I just wanna go into get to the live data, crank it up, and so I'm going into the engine. That's how they have it listed. Read data stream. Let's go with main signals. Let's go back and go to all signals. Looking to see if it tells me how many data points it is. It's not telling me, but it didn't tell me how many PIDs it was. Combine. Battery voltage. Oh, I guess the ones that are grayed out I can't use. Let me start the vehicle. Let's get inside. Okay. Coolant temp sense. Alright. Cooling fan is on low. Okay. I'll just hit combine. So I'm just looking at battery voltage and coolant temperature, but on my Altel, I'm used to being able, and the alternator is working fine. I see the voltage is 14.6. I don't want to see it like that. I just want to see a list showing me the things, because when I'm doing this and I'm driving down the road, I just want a list so that, yeah. Not too crazy about that, bro. Let's see, report. No. Skip that. So, like, I just want this list like it is now, but only for the things I select. And on my other scanners, I'm able to do that. I can just click a few things, just the things I want, and then when I hit combine, I can see it right now. It says Just give me a graph. I don't want the graph. I don't want it in a graph format. I just want to see it in text, because that's not going to help me when I'm running down the road and I want to see like what gear the transmission is in, and the RPMs and different things. I don't want it like that. Oh man, that's disappointing, because that's gonna make it hard. Because I pick the things I want, I get them on the screen, and then I'm able to look at all of them at the same time without having to navigate the screen. You know, I don't have to come all the way down here to see the coolant temperature. And a lot of times, especially when I'm troubleshooting, like on the Acura, when the transmission's slipping and stuff like that, I want to have all the data on the screen, but not in a graph format, just in the list. I just want to see the numbers. So, I wonder if it's a way to do that. I don't. And I see, well, I do like this part where I can look for, I can search instead of going through it for, like, if it had like a bunch of them, I can just get the stuff I want. And then, like right now, because of the search query, I'm only getting the stuff with TE in it, which temp, battery voltage, you know, I can see that stuff and nothing else. I need it to give me this list, but only for the stuff that I check. So I hope they fix that in a update, because when I hit combine, I want it to combine the list. I need to be able to say, I don't want to see the graph, I want to see the list. And you know, that's a lot more useful for me. This is not really that's not gonna be helpful for me with it like that. Yeah, I want to exit. So I hit exit. I just wanted to exit out the graph, but I exited out of the whole thing. Go back in. Yeah, I don't know if you can program keys with this or not. Might not like that the vehicle is running. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so here's the Nissan automatically search, manually select, full system diagnosis, programming, code setting, maintenance. Let's look at the maintenance. Well, there's the anti-theft. Yeah, I don't think this thing can do keys. Which, you know, I didn't buy it for keys. I specifically have a scanner just for doing keys, which is fine. I'll let the guy who wanted to know that know. screen looks different this time. Alright, so go back in that. Yeah. I'll click on that. Oh, okay, so we do have it. Let's see. After replacing when performing key registration. So it does have some, I believe it will be some limited key programming in this, and I'm definitely going to get out of it because I'm not programming any keys. No. Yes. Oh, anyway, there you have it. I don't want the video to be too long. I could play with this later, but yeah. Exit out of that. I didn't have any lockups. I scanned this one, and I'm gonna let my window back up. All right, that's different.